Hi, welcome to my studio. My name is Sydney Sogol. I'm the owner of Sid's Threads, a luxury boutique handwoven goods company, and this is where I work in Durham, North Carolina. It's a bedroom in our house, so you use whatever space you got. So let me tell you a little bit about my work, and I'll bring you over here. So I work pretty exclusively in a fiber that's called Tencel, which is an eco-friendly, sustainably made fiber made out of eucalyptus pulp, and it's made in a closed circuit loop. It uses the water and there's only non-toxic chemicals, so I love it. I hand dye all my yarn, so these are some examples of colors that I've created in various different shades. All of my colorways are inspired by birds. I studied ornithology and marine biology, and I just love birds a lot, and so I take the inspiration of various birds and translate their colors and patterns of feathers into various patterns I design, and the whole kind of textile as a whole is inspired by them because I want to pay homage to the birds. So these are some examples of colorways that I've dyed up, and this is what the scarves and such look like before they get woven. So you can see they go through a pretty big transformation. So there's my favorite color combos are blues and oranges, you know, studios as it is. So there's lots of fun colors. This is a warp strand that is ready to go on the loom, and this tiny little bit will expand to be this same size as this 2-inch section here, and then become many, many, many scarves. So you can see that there's a lot of big changes from what we work with at the very beginning to the final product, which I will show you in a minute. But before we get to that, I would like to show you a little bit more about this loom. So this is a big production loom. It's a lot of fun to work on. Mine is a computer assisted loom, and so it means that I digitally design my patterns, but I still do all the hand weaving, which I'm going to show you how to do. So this whole back beam is where all the yarn is loaded that I will weave. Right now this has 30 yards of product that will happen for a new line I'm releasing later this fall. This piece, or this series of pieces, is inspired by a silver pheasant. And so this is a pattern I designed to really enhance their feather pattern, which is very, very striking, black and white. So this is 48 inches wide as reference. And here's where the computer is. So it's just talking to the loom as far as how these get lifted. And now I'm going to show you. So we have this part. We're going to push down on a pedal. Throw that. It's called a flying shuttle. So that's how all the pieces are made. And so it's really quite fun and exciting. I love getting to work on these. I love complex patterns. And I love how they interact with color. And so this is a little out of my comfort zone, but you gotta try some new things occasionally. All right, now that I've shown you how I weave up my items on my loom, let's show you what some items look like once they're completely finished. So let me climb through my tiny studio and show you. So this is an example of an infinity scarf I make, and this is off of the Vulture Guinea Fowl series, and it is got some reflective threads in it, so it'd be really nice to be able to wear during the day, but also at night. There's some safety features to it, and so I can show you how you can wear it. You can generally go 1 time over, you can go 2 times, and you're not going to get choked by it. And then the third thing you can do is when it gets a little bit breezy, you can pop it up so you have a nice little hood to keep your ears warm. It's one of my favorite features of the infinity scarves. This is available in a couple of different colors, as well as this infinity size and a classic size scarf. Another example is this. This is part of my Oriental Dwarf Kingfisher series. You can see there's a lot of teals, raspberries, golds. This one is a very geometric pattern, so it's really quite fun. I can show you how this looks as a size reference. So you can see they collapse down really nicely. They're lightweight and tensile is super, super soft. So it'll keep you warm, but you won't get sweaty. They're also all machine washable, so you can just throw them in a delicate bag and you'll be good to go. The last size I have available is a skinny scarf. And so these are a little bit thinner. And this one is inspired by a woodland kingfisher. I can show you. You can do this, flop it right through, get your hair out of the way, and then you're good to go. So these are just some examples of pieces that are going to be available at the American Craft Council's Craft Week show coming up. If you would like more information about myself and my products, you can come visit my website at sydneysogol.com. You can follow along on Facebook and Instagram as well. And then come visit the virtual Craft Week, and it'll be a lot of fun. There's gonna be a lot of great artists. These will be available. So thank you so much for coming.